Aren't we a little, vulnerable? I mean, it's the middle of the night. You have nothing but a low fire still flickering away, and yet you choose to answer the door as if you were incapable of being in danger right now. That is quite an interesting way of going about things. For a human, at least. Just imagine how much a human would be putting themselves at risk by living all alone out in the middle of the forest, unguarded and unprotected. And how much worse would it be for that little human if that forest that they lived in was considered a no man's land? That fine little space between the protection of the human walls and just outside of the territory of one of the largest vampire colonies in the area. Just far enough that even if that poor little human tried running for their lives, they might just be able to get to see the wall, see that last little glimmer of hope be taken from them, and still be slaughtered before they could even scream for help. That would be a pretty stupid thing for a human to do, right? Well, it's a good thing you're not human then, right? Because if you were, you'd probably already be dead at this point. No, actually, you would be. You would be dead. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, I guess. You would be dead. Your blood would be drained, and your lifeless, rotting corpse would be all that was left here to send a message to whomever might find you. If anyone at all, I guess. You don't seem to get a lot of traffic out here anyway. A bit of a loner, you seem to be. And a pretty self-sufficient one at that. I saw your little garden out back. Plenty of good fruits and veggies that you can grow throughout the year. You're quite smart. A good person to have around. Who am I? Oh, yeah. I do seem to be monologuing without even introducing myself. You can call me King. And I am a very important individual on a very important mission. That's what brings me here to you, after all. What I want is actually rather simple. I want you. I want your skills. I want your presence. I want you to join my cause. uh, don't play coy with me right now. I am not in the mood to be toyed with. You cannot hide what you are from me. You may be able to hide what you are from the few humans that may come through these woods, but you cannot hide your true nature from me. From someone who knows your scent. From someone with a more powerful nose than the average human passerby. You're really gonna make me spell it out? Are you really going to play so dumb, so long, that you'll really make me say it for you? Oh, my dear. You are just as adorable as you are clever. You're just a terrible liar when you're caught off guard, it seems. I know you're a vampire. A lone wolf. As much as it pains me to compare our kind to those mangy pack of pests. It's not often you come across a vampire like yourself. One that seems so hell-bent on sequestering themselves in this dingy little cabin, living off of nothing but what is grown by your own hands. I take it you refuse to kill. What is it? Don't care for the cleanup? Not a fan of the mess? Or are you just an adorable little pacifist who can't stand to look at their own fangs in the mirror? Well, I already told you what I want. And of course, it's still you. Ah, yes. For what reason is the next best question to ask. So, allow me to elaborate. Do you have anything to drink? Maybe a lovely herbal tea grown by yourself. This may take a minute to explain, so if you have anything to drink, I'd love a sip. Oh, I can tell from that glare that you don't seem so willing to share. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure you can make a wonderful cup. Then I'll just take a seat and... Oh. Well then. This is an interesting development. I smell a human in here. And it's fresh, no less. Yeah, no, this scent, it can't be more than a day or two old. You actually bring humans here? What? Do you lure the dumbest ones from their hiking trails and keep a feast all to yourself? Now that is smart. Maybe I misjudged you a bit. No, you don't go for the obvious bait. Well, then why in the world would you... Oh. Oh, no, dear. Don't tell me you actually... You actually bring humans here, and you let them walk out that door alive? I see. It seems I really did misjudge you a bit now, didn't I? You actually have sympathy for the humans. Now that is terrible, terrible news to hear. But I guess just because you're smart doesn't mean you're perfect. Not everybody can agree on everything, even though I feel like your opinion on humans should be rather obvious. But that does not mean that I can't change your mind on this now, can I? Well, I guess I can tell you why I need you now. And that might just be the thing that changes your mind in the process. Do you remember that vampire colony that I brought up earlier? The one that has one of the densest population of vampires for miles and miles. Well, I just so happen to be the leader of that colony. I am the progenitor of that powerful force. We have at least 3,000 members, either turned or purebred. But unfortunately, as of late, the humans have been getting rather rowdy. We've noticed that they've at least been trying to spy on us and learn whatever they think they can. They've even gotten so bold as to attack and even kill some of my men. And I think that they think that if they are able to slowly pick us off one at a time, that they actually might be able to weaken us enough to attack and eradicate us. It's cute, truly. But still, ever so slightly worrisome. They seem to be getting a bit too big for their britches, and it leaves a very unsavory taste in my mouth. So I am here to do what I think should be rather obvious. I'm here to bring you home with me. Give you the life you deserve away from those troublesome mortals. Your intelligence would be far, far better suited for a group like ours anyway. You could actually get some use out of those amazing powers I know you have. I can even make you a part of my council. You could have a life full of people, your people, and be safe from any wandering humans who think that they're a little too high and mighty. What do you say? What if you don't fear the humans? Oh dear, I don't fear the humans either. But you are alone. You are unprotected still. You do realize that, right? You have nothing to fall back on if something were to happen. What if an opportunistic human was standing at that door earlier with a stake in hand and plunged it deep into your chest without a second thought? What if a group came at dawn and decided to burn this cute little cabin down and leave you to either burn in the flames or burn in the light of day? I just worry that this world would lose that incredible brain of yours if you aren't in the safety of the group. Well, that silence says a lot. It's clear that I've given you something to think about, and it seems that that is the most that I can hope for in this situation. You're stubborn and you think for yourself. I like that. How about this? I'll leave you to the rest of your night. You can go about your business and do as you please. But I'd like you to think about my offer. Consider how much better your life would be. And it will be better, I can guarantee you that, once you become a part of the colony. Because whether or not you want to admit it, those humans will turn on you eventually. Don't believe the propaganda you hear from those cities. Humans will never accept us into their walls. They will never truly trust us. So we can never trust them. If you give them an inch, they will take a mile. Nay, they will take 10. I don't know what you do with the humans that you bring here, but they will kill you when they need to. So just be careful. I'll come back in about a week, and hopefully you come to your senses. I'd hate to have to do something drastic to ensure your loyalty to the colony. Have a good night. Hey everyone, thank you for watching today's show. If you liked the video, please feel free to drop it a like, and if you didn't, drop it a dislike. I'm a fan either way. If you really like my content, why don't you go ahead and subscribe so that way you can be notified whenever I upload new content, and make sure you hit that cheeky little bell, because that also helps. And if you have an idea for other videos that you want to do, series you want me to continue, or just general love and support, please feel free to drop me a comment as well. I love reading all of the comments, and it really does brighten my day. So with that being said, like I said, thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!